Welcome to Premier RV Center and a Canadian debut of a brand new 203 RBK. This is in Coachman's Apex Nano series. Super excited to have this one in because there's been some significant changes on the exterior. Some really great features that we think customers are absolutely going to love. Little things that customers have been asking for and some things we've been asking for. So up front, some new deckling. Love the raised Apex logo. Looks really sharp. So more of a white than gray, which is a little bit more previous, so it is going to reflect a little bit more heat. Standard up front, we do have two propane tanks here, so they are full. I should mention this unit was pre-sold, so we didn't even get a chance to have this unit on our lot. It is already pre-sold. The next one incoming is available, which should start arriving here early September. So if it is something you're interested in, please reach out ahead. These are units, unfortunately, that are in high demand, and so they are leaving us quickly. So certainly if you have questions, just reach out and we'll answer them right away. We do put on a front power jack, so it's not a feature or option from Apex, but it is something we do here. Most of our customers are using SUVs with these vehicles. There is room for multiple batteries here. We are equipped here with 200 watts of solar standard on the roof. That's part of their standard off-grid package. Everything is routed to your front compartment. You could double that amount of solar on the same charge controller. So nice little feature there if in the future you feel you need more. We do have a standard battery cutoff switch here, very handy when you're going into storage. You can make sure you have that same power when you come back. Same great big windshield here that just brings a whole lot of light, makes the coach feel a lot bigger than it is. And then you're going to have your two front-facing LED lights, very handy when you're coming in at night. We have four very large jacks here. Standard, again, with magnetic catches here, so very handy when you're loading and unloading. You're not going to catch that door in the head. And then we've got an awning here that pretty well runs, I'm going to say, right to the very front here, because I don't think they could have pushed it any longer here, and right to the very back. So this unit is standard with an outside kitchen. It fully covers that kitchen, so you've got the absolute most awning space they could give you on the door side here, which any camper will instantly appreciate. You do live outside, not inside, and this unit is really geared to those who are going to do that with that huge outside kitchen. So this is a new feature for 2025. Brand new window here on the door side. Because this model is also available for order with a Murphy bed, it is something that I think more people in the United States were asking for, and we love windows, so anytime we can get more windows, we certainly suggest it. So that is something you wouldn't have seen on a previous year model. So now you have that airflow from one side of the bed to the other, so something everybody appreciates. And all Apex Nanos for 25, full 25s, you are going to see finally some J-wrap here is what they would call it. So rather than that sharp edge that they've always had, we now have a fully finished looking Apex Nano. So something in the big sister Apex series they've done forever. So it's something that we suggested to them. We even did some mock-ups for them. And it's now something they've kind of run through the whole line. So it really finishes it off. It's a fabulous line of trailers. It is our most popular trailer. Our customers love them. We just love now that they're doing those little finishing touches here to finish things off. Brand new door as well, so you'll notice black glass door, just looks beautiful with that new window right next to it. So really sharp. It does have a built-in window, hard to see, but when you're inside you can easily see out. So again, nice little feature. New for 2025, tankless water heater. So if you are somebody that does like to take a long shower, and certainly you've got lots of water because you've got 50 gallons here of storage, you're going to appreciate that. This unit does lend itself to longer showers because it has the absolute largest bathroom you are going to find in the Nano layout and most units on the market, so it is huge. Tandem axle, standard width, again for 2025. Aluminum wheels, something they made a change on in 24. We have full LED lights running the full outside here. Love the bringing in here of the Doberman into the logo on the door here. So again, beautiful little outside kitchen here. So massive fridge. We've got our griddle. We've got direct propane underneath here. So should you want to use the griddle, or if you want to add in another form of cooking, so whether it be a barbecue, you're all ready for it. Again, we've got USB. We've got a plug in here, so you can keep the coffee maker out here. Bottle opener, space for all your daily dishes, and space for your cutlery. So it really allows you to leave, especially for two people, even the third occasional guest, everything out here. So you can really, again, do everything you want to do. Bring in a little table here. Naturally, it's a little prep station. Would just work out beautifully. You've got an additional outlet just off to our right here as well that you can integrate if you've got more, again, items you may want to use. So just really functional. So for the 2024 model year, on all tandem Nanos, they have the ability to add a hitch. My client who pre-ordered this one unit knew that a hitch would be handy for him, so we have that installed. So it is not a standard, but it is something we can do for all our clients. And you'll see here it is a Lippert hitch going on a Lippert frame, so everything integrates very, very well together. Rated for 300 pounds, so if you're thinking of bringing e-bikes, that would definitely be the way to go. You are pre-set up for the Lippert detachable ladder here on the back. So should a ladder be important to you at any time, something that can store away in that front compartment, it's not going to take a lot of space. Standard on the rear, we're going to have our spare tire. Again, beautiful raised Apex logo, love that look, very, very sharp. LED lights on the back all the way around, very bright, so if you hit those lights, they know you're stopping. They know you may be stopping quickly, so everybody appreciates that. Keep us all safe on the road. We've got cable and satellite hookup, standard with 30 amp service, so if you are using that air conditioning on the roof, you're going to want to make sure you're booking those 30 amp sites. We do have our black tank flush here to be able to clean our sensors, clean out those tanks, and use less products in them as well. City water connection should you have it, but if you don't, on the very front here in a minute, we'll see where our water inlet is. You can have 50 gallons in this unit, so a lot of fresh water, hot and cold shower. Very handy when you're coming back from the beach to rinse off, even just to rinse off the bikes before you're getting ready to go. Our slide out is going to come out a full 3.5 feet here, so it really opens up the interior. You're going to have the same window here in the kitchen area as you do in the dinette, so you're going to get that great cross flow of air, and when you slide that open, it's a huge amount of volume. You've got a massive gate valve here in the front, so you can quickly get rid of that 50 gallons or what's left of it on a weekend and not have to wait around as it drains. And again, we've got our inlet here to that 50 gallon tank. Tandem axles means tandem brakes, so lots of safety built in here. So we're going to take you inside, guys, transition here over, so we always want to make sure that you get both views here. So again, this unit is available with a Murphy bed. It is something we only stock with a queen bed, but we've certainly had clients that have ordered in that option and certainly quite like it. We do have a curtain here in the 203 they added a couple years ago. Again, another little feature that people were asking for. If you did have that occasional guest or grandchild or something like that, something that you'd appreciate having that privacy, or just gives you that extra area to get changed. Again, lots of light. We've increased the light now because we're going to have that additional window here. So again, great feature. You can have lots of airflow going across your emergency exit window as well. So something that everybody would appreciate for sure over time. Just going to cool things down here quickly. So we've got, again, same great windows all the way around, lots of light. We've got lots of storage. So in this particular unit, we've also brought in the Stargazer. We'll link to a separate video we've done on that below. So that's definitely one of our most popular features for our clients. If you are somebody that's intent on going off-grid at some point, you will appreciate that. The amount of airflow you can bring in is massive. This is not something new to the RV industry. It's just new to North America. If you look at European travel trailers, European motorhomes, both on the roof and on the sidewalls, so the types of windows they use, this is what they use. So this is not new. So if someone tries to convince you it is not. So it is very tested and proven. It's got slots on both sides, so it does do a great job of getting rid of water. It's dual pane, so it's actually the highest end window in any of these coaches. So it's really, really functional. So we've got USB as well as 120 volt on both sides of the bed. Great queen bed here. So again, you can use your traditional sheets here, but just a ton of light. And even if you did opt for ordering something with a Murphy bed, again, having that Stargazer really works well if you just want to sit, read, relax. As we come in the door, we're going to have our wireless speaker system here. So we've got a Bluetooth speaker, so we can take it outside. It's got a docking station here, which it's now in. We've got an additional port here that you could charge another device, but you're going to have a plug-in just below there as well, which is very handy in the kitchen. We can see we've got our literature out on warranties and things like that here. We're just getting prepared here for the customer's orientation. So we do have a 2-burner Blackstone grill here. We have the ability to stow away a lot of cutlery here as well. So previous models going back to say 2003 or 23 I should say, you did not have drawers. So as a 24 you started to have drawers in the kitchen, something people appreciate. Again, that big window I mentioned on the outside, you've got that great cross flow directly across with the dinette. You've got a lot of storage under your dinette as well, so that can be a secondary source for additional pots and pans, or if you want to bring a Instapot or something like that. We've got lots of storage for dishes above. We've got our AC centrally located, and then as part of our off-grid package, you are going to have a 3-speed fan that I just turned off here. Very, very handy on days like today when it's kind of those mid-20s. You don't really need air conditioning, but you want that turnover of air when you first arrive to the campsite, and that really does it well when you open up the rest of the windows, and that will certainly do. So you've got your 12-volt fridge. 8 cubic foot, so it's got lots of room in there. Separate freezer. It is going to be 12 volts, so it cools very quickly. So within a couple hours, if you want to take a last minute trip, flip that on, and you're all set to go, because you've got that fridge nice and cold. You can drop that down into a bed very simply. You're going to have blackout shades here on all your windows. These units are all prepped with a TV antenna on the roof, so you've got a digital TV antenna. We've got all the hookups here. So again, this could be a spot in future should you want to add one. We can also just put the mount in if you've got a TV perhaps already at home. You can have some storage here, pantry storage just below, as well as an outlet, so very handy if you're wanting to work here, maybe use a laptop. You've got a plug close by. We're all set up for lithium here, so part of our power converter system here, we've got the prep already built into the converter for lithium should you want to add it in the future. We've got our furnace here dead center. We've got our microwave just above that. So again, everything's centrally located, easy to get to. Great thing with all the Nanos, when you have your slide out in, and it doesn't matter the model, you can get all the way through the coach. So there isn't anything barring you from getting to the bathroom on the road, or getting to some snacks, those kind of things, getting into your fridge. As I mentioned on the outside, by far the largest bathroom, certainly in a Nano series, but certainly in Apex's lineup, they do this bathroom in a couple other models, but typically they're all much larger. So here we're in a coach that is 4,164 pounds, so very lightweight, able to be towed by a lot of vehicles. You're going to have a lot of, again, airflow back here as well, so you've got a ton of storage, something everybody loves and is shocked by, because this is over top of your outside kitchen. Goes back 3 feet. We've already got hanging storage built in here for you. This is the temperature settings for your tankless water heater. We can check on our water levels, our battery levels, our tank levels, turn on our water pump, all centrally located here in the bathroom. And then we've got a lot of storage here in our vanity and our medicine cabinet, where we can use those items that we're naturally going to bring with us each time and just keep them in here. But oftentimes, and this is something we heard earlier in the season in this model, it is very hard to find a trailer with a decent sized bathroom if you're downsizing. So if you've got a big bathroom in a 30 foot trailer and you're trying to downsize, sometimes that can be something that's quite difficult. So this was our hottest selling trailer for the spring season. A lot to do with some of the changes, but certainly we heard it. The most important thing was the larger bathroom that it offered on a 21 foot floor plan, something you just don't see in the industry. We suggest you reach out to us. Again, we will have this model incoming shortly. We wanted to get this video to you very quickly because it's a very quick turnaround on this unit as the client heads out to a last summer holiday here, but we wanted to show off kind of this natural beauty here that we think is, again, continuing going to be a bestseller into 25 for us as well. But any questions, reach out. We can certainly let you know availability and any other details that you needed.